Mom, where's the money? What money? The relocation payout was over 6 million yen. How is there not a cent left? Oh, I transferred it to your sister. Over 6 million yen and you gave all of it to her? Yeah, every last bit. Then what about our share? You're her older brother and she's your little sister. Once she gets married, she needs money of her own so her in-laws can't push her around. Besides, you're a grown man with 2 working hands. Can't you earn your own money? Why are you eyeing my retirement fund? Your retirement fund? Mom, it's been 10 years. Every time you were sick, I was the one taking care of you. Whenever you wanted something, Lu Chang'an ran across town to get it. And he handed you more than half his paycheck every month. Now all of that suddenly counts as your retirement money? It's my money. I can give it to whoever I want. You're an outsider. What business is it of yours? Fine. I'm an outsider. I'm leaving. Mom, from now on, let your precious daughter take care of you. Shenjixia, have you lost your mind? You're the sister-in-law and now you're trying to fight your husband's sister over the family money? I only want my husband's wages back and the share of the relocation money that belongs to him. How does that make me the one stealing anything? Jixia, I gave the money to Yutong for your sake too. If she buys a bigger place now, it'll be her premarital property. When she gets married, her husband's family can cover the wedding gifts and renovations. Then you two can visit whenever you want. Isn't that better than squeezing into this cramped old apartment? Exactly, sis. Why are you two so worked up? Mom already planned everything. I just talked to my boyfriend. We're going to look at places in Tianyue Residence. It's the best development in the city. Once I buy one, you can come visit anytime. So what you're saying is, Chang'an and I spent 10 years giving everything to this family for nothing. For nothing? You married Lu Chang'an, so isn't taking care of me part of the deal? He's my son. Of course he should support me. That money came from my house, so I decide who gets it. Since when does an outsider like you get to tell me what to do? Honey, don't get this angry. I'll talk to Mom again about the relocation money. Lu Chang'an, you have 10 minutes to pack. If you still want this marriage, you leave with me. If not, stay here with your mother and sister. Honey, I'm coming with you. Lu Chang'an, you ungrateful son. If you walk out that door, don't ever call me your mother again. You know exactly how Shenjixia treated you these past 10 years, and how you treated her. Dad left that house to the 3 of us. You gave me none of the 6 million. Fine. I'll accept that. I'm leaving with Shenjixia. We won't be in your way anymore. Honey, where do we go now? First, we find somewhere to stay. Then we get divorced. Shenjixia, what did you just say? I said we're getting divorced. Why? I left with you? Isn't that enough? No? You did far better than I expected. Then why do you still want a divorce? Lu Chang'an, your mother is right about one thing. You're her son. Supporting her is your responsibility. But I'm not her daughter. I don't have that obligation. We've moved out so we don't have to live with her anymore. But she's still your mother, and that bond will never disappear. If she gets sick or needs care in old age, are you going to ignore her? Your sister has over 6 million yen now. If anything happens to her later, are you, as her brother, really going to refuse to help? You'll have to deal with all of that because they're your family. I don't want to be tied to your family anymore. So let's divorce. No, honey, you can't do this to me. No matter what happens from now on, I'll stand firmly on your side. Lu Chang'an, let go! I won't, not even if it kills me. Please give me one more chance, just one last chance. It's been 10 years. I don't have any more time to waste on this marriage. Honey, I'll prove I can handle this. Starting today, nothing involving my mother or sister will affect you again. Not one bit. If I fail, you won't even have to ask me to leave. I'll walk away myself. All right, honey, we need to find a place as soon as possible. Yeah, I'll start looking tomorrow. I quit my old job years ago to take care of your mother. I don't even know if anyone will still hire me now. You're amazing. Someone definitely will. Lu Chang'an, are you two done with this tantrum yet? Tell Shenjixia to come back and cook for me. The laundry is piling up too. I already told you, we're not coming back. You gave all your money to your daughter, so let her cook and do your laundry. And stop calling me from now on. Shenjixia, open the door. I know you're hiding in there. Why are you here and why are you yelling? Shenjixia, you fell out with my mom over the relocation money and dragged my brother away. Here's some advice. Learn your place. That money belongs to my mom. She can give it to whoever she wants. Keep this up, and the only person you'll embarrass is my brother. So you came all the way here to lecture me? I'm not here to lecture you. I'm giving you a way out. My mom is getting older and can't be left without someone to care for her. You two just running off like this. What kind of behavior is that? How about this? Go back, apologize to mom, and admit you were wrong. After that, I'll give you 3,000 yuan a month for living expenses. Lu Yutong, Shen Jixia is your sister-in-law. Show her some respect. Sister-in-law? She's just an outsider. Bro, don't let her mess with your head. Forget it. Get out. As far as I'm concerned, we're done as brother and sister. I don't want to see a useless man like you again. No wonder mom didn't leave you any money. Lu Yutong, listen carefully. First, your brother chose to leave with me. Second, keep your 3,000 yuan. We'd rather beg on the street than take your money. Third, tell your mother to stop bothering us. Otherwise, I can't promise I'll stay polite. Let's see how long you can keep acting this arrogant. Honey, what do you think of this place? I picked it out after checking more than a dozen listings. It's nice. How much is the rent? 2,000 yuan a month, 1 month deposit, and 3 months up front. The subway is right downstairs, so my commute will be easy. There's also a big market across the street. Not bad. Honey, you worked hard on this. But honey, all our savings together are just over 30,000 yuan. We've been married 10 years, and most of my salary went to mom. Things may be tight for a while. That's okay. This is our fresh start fund. Once I'm working again, we'll earn money together. This time I promise I won't let you lose. Honey, great news! I got an interview! What should I wear to the interview? Hello? What now? Bro, something's wrong. Mom passed out at home. I called an ambulance and we're heading to Second People's Hospital. Hurry over and help me. Honey, my mom. Go, let's see what your mother is trying this time. Okay, I'll check on her. If she's fine, I'll come right back. I won't say another word to either of them. She's still your mother. I trust you. Thank you, honey. I'm going now. Hi, I'm looking for a woman named Liu Maifan, around 60. She was supposedly brought to the ER with a heart problem. I'm sorry, sir. We haven't received any emergency patient matching that description today. Lu Yutong, you actually lied to me. Mom, where are you? Oh, I'm dizzy. Ask your sister. She'll tell you I'm at Second People's Hospital right now. The hospital has no record of you at all. Fine. I'm not at the hospital. So what? Now that you've grown a backbone, you won't even come home when your own mother is sick because of some woman? You even went to the hospital to check up on me? How did I raise a son like you? They've gone too far. First they tried to humiliate you with 3,000 yuan a month, and today they tried to trick you into going back home. I don't want anything to do with them anymore. We can't let them control us anymore. The more they try to provoke us, the calmer we need to be. The more they want to see us fail, the better we need to live. But right now we have nothing. We may have nothing right now, but we're healthy and capable. We don't steal or cheat, and we can earn an honest living. The higher they look now, the harder they'll fall later, because their money came from scheming against family. Wealth like that never lasts. I get it now, honey. All right, go get some rest. I have an interview tomorrow. Later, help me pick what to wear. You got this, honey. I know you can do it. Hello, I'm Shen Jixia. I was told to come in today to complete my onboarding. Shen Jixia, right? Did you happen to offend someone? No. Why would you ask that? Our supervisor got a call this morning, pulled your onboarding paperwork, and said your position had been canceled for now. Why? I just got here today. I don't even know anyone at this company. I don't know either. I only heard the supervisor tell the caller that he'd make sure Shen Jixia was removed. He was incredibly respectful, like he was talking to someone powerful. I understand. Thank you. I'm just an ordinary person. What powerful person could I possibly know? Could it be Lu Yutong? I need to ask her directly. Lu Yutong, did you sabotage my job? Yeah, so what? Oh sis, did you finally come to your senses? Ready to come back and apologize? I only made one phone call to my boyfriend. What coincidence. His father happens to be a major shareholder in that company. Lu Yutong, I took care of your mother for 10 years. What did I ever do to deserve this from your family? Shen Jixia, I already warned you last time. Know which side you're supposed to be on. I gave you an easy way out and you refused it. You chose the hard way instead. I'll give you one more chance. Bring my brother back, kneel in front of mom, and apologize. Otherwise, as long as you stay in this city, I can make sure you never find a decent job. Lu Yutong, you think this will make us surrender? You're wrong. What you did today only showed me even more clearly what kind of people you really are. Go tell your mother this isn't over. I, Shen Jixia, will remember what you've done. One day, I'll make you pay it back twice over. Honey, you're back. Where were you? You were gone so long I was worried sick. I must have the worst luck in the world. I finally found a job and now it's gone. It's okay, you're home safe. What exactly happened today? Your sister used her fiancé's connections to kill my job offer. Then she threatened that as long as I stay in Yuncheng, she'll make sure no one hires me. Honey, let's leave this place. Leave? Yes, leave this city. What about your job? I'll find another one wherever we go. Your husband has real skills. Companies will want me anywhere. Okay, let's move somewhere farther away. Honey, I promise I'll work hard and give you a stable life. Okay, we'll work hard together. Things will get better. Jixia, how have you and Lu Chang'an been doing since you moved out? We're doing fine, Mom. Why did you bring so much stuff again? Don't lie to me. Your mother-in-law already called me. What did she say? She said you talked Lu Chang'an into cutting ties with her, called you unfilial, and said neither of you can find work and you're barely getting by. Sweetheart, tell me the truth. What's really going on with you two? Mom, don't listen to her. That's not what happened. Then are you and Lu Chang'an ever moving back? No. I spent 10 years taking care of his mother. When the house was demolished, she gave the entire 618 million yuan payout to his sister and left us nothing. We moved out to find work, and his sister kept interfering. I'll never forgive them. The Lu family has gone way too far. I'm calling your father right now and telling him to come over. Mom, don't call Dad. His health isn't good. Lu Chang'an and I already talked it over. We're moving to another city and starting over. Another city? What about your jobs? You'll have to rent another place too. Do you have enough money? We have enough, Mom, don't worry. When you get to the new city, send me your address. Don't let your mother lose track of you. I will. There's 200,000 yuan on this card. It's your father's and my retirement savings. Take it for now. The pin is your birthday. Thanks, Mom. I'm heading home now. Take good care of yourselves. We will, Mom. Be careful on the way home. Am I speaking with Ms. Shen Jixia? Yes, this is Shen Jixia. Hello? This is the East District Community Office. We need to verify a few things with you. Are you available to come over now? May I ask what this is about? It's regarding a complaint filed by your mother-in-law, Ms. Lu Meifan. A complaint about me? What did she say? She says you took a household registration booklet and an important document from her home. Please come over as soon as you can. I'll come now. I'll go with you. Okay, let's go. Officer, could there be some misunderstanding? The household registration booklet is ours. It only lists my husband and me. As for the document, we have no idea what she's talking about. Lu Chang'an, Shen Jixia, you two ingrates finally showed up. You took my things and thought you could run? Not a chance. Your mother-in-law says it was the home purchase contract. We didn't break any law by taking our own documents, right? And as for that purchase contract, we've never even seen it, much less taken it. Liar! That contract was in the drawer of my bedside table. You two were at home then. Are you saying it somehow took itself? Bro, sis, if you're short on money, you could have just asked Mom. Why would you do something like this? Quiet, this is a mediation center. Ms. Lu Meifan says that when you left the house on the morning of the 15th, you took the household registration booklet and a home purchase contract. Is that true? We didn't take them. You're welcome to search the place where we're staying. Ms. Lu, do you have any evidence they took those documents? Any security cameras at home? I don't. But I know it was them. They're angry because I gave the relocation money to my daughter, so they're holding a grudge. Without evidence, we can't open a case. This appears to be an internal family dispute. We recommend resolving it through mediation. Mediate what? Until they hand over that contract, this isn't over. Excuse me. This may be more than a simple family dispute. This gift agreement does appear to have legal effect. It states that ownership of the house was transferred solely to Lu Yutong long ago, so the 618 million yuan relocation payment has nothing to do with her brother or sister-in-law. How is that possible? I lived in that house for 10 years. Dad left it to both of us. How did it suddenly become hers alone? Donor, Liu Meifan. Recipient, Lu Yutong. The agreement was signed 5 years ago. Mom, what's going on? Exactly what you see. I transferred the house to Yutong 5 years ago. It was mine, so I can give it to whoever I want. If you won't respect me, don't blame me for looking after myself. So you really don't intend to treat me like your son anymore? And accusing us of taking the contract today was just an excuse, wasn't it? You wanted to force me to accept this gift agreement, so what if I did? Shen Jixia, I warned you a long time ago. Defy me and don't blame me when my son walks away from you. Everyone, please stay calm. So this whole performance today was just to tell us we get nothing, and we're not even allowed to question it. Is that right? Right. The facts are right in front of you. You'd better come home quietly with me. If Shen Jixia kneels and apologizes, maybe I'll consider letting you two eat at my table again. Bro, sis, don't say we never gave you a chance. Mom, I already decided I could live without the relocation money. Why do you still have to humiliate my wife like this? Bro, don't say you don't want the money and then come demanding it later. Better to put it in writing so there's no confusion. Zhoujiang, you haven't even married my sister yet. You're still an outsider and our family business is none of yours. Xiang is not an outsider. He's the eldest son of Zhou Group and my future son-in-law. Lu Chang'an, show some respect. Liu Meifan, are you sure that house was really yours? Dad, why are you here? Don't be afraid, sweetheart. I'm here to help you get justice. That house is not what Liu Meifan claims it is. Of course the house is mine. If it isn't mine, what? Are you saying it's yours? Then answer me this. When that house was bought, who paid the down payment? I did, obviously. Really? You're sure you never took anyone else's money? What nonsense are you talking about? I have no idea what you mean. Officer, now that the situation is clear, This is a financial dispute, not a theft case. That means we have the right to assert our lawful interests, correct? What exactly are you claiming? I object to Liu Meifan and her daughter Liu Yutong transferring property involved in an outstanding debt dispute in bad faith, harming our creditor and inheritance rights. Old man, have you lost your mind? The house is mine. What right do you have to fight us over it? Because I paid the 100,000 yuan down payment on that house. Liu Meifan, remember this IOU you wrote yourself? And these fingerprints from you and Lu Cheng'an's father? When did I ever take money from your family? You didn't? In-law, once we have the money, we'll pay back the 100,000 yuan. Besides, this house was bought for Shen Jixia and Lu Cheng'an. Half of it will belong to them eventually anyway. You recorded that? Liu Meifan, 10 years ago, you and Lu Cheng'an's father had just lost your jobs and had no savings. You begged me, saying Cheng'an was old enough to marry, but no woman would marry him without a home. I felt sorry for you, and, because he genuinely loved Zixia, gave you my life savings 100,000 yuan. 10 years later, I'm formally asserting my claim. Liu Meifan transferred property burdened by debt to her daughter to avoid repayment, while also harming the lawful interests of my daughter and son-in-law. Ms. Liu, is what Mr. Shen said true? I don't know. That 100,000 yuan was nearly half the entire price of the house back then, and you're telling me you don't know? If that loan is established, then the property carried a joint debt owed by Liu Meifan and her husband. Transferring the house to her daughter before repaying the debt, and without the creditor's consent, could put the validity of that gift in question. So what if it did? It's only 100,000 yen. I'll pay you back with interest. Is that so? Mr. Zhou seems to know the law pretty well. So let me ask, if you knew the property was tied up in a major debt dispute and still planned and assisted Liu Meifan with the transfer, how should your involvement be characterized? You thought secretly signing a gift agreement 5 years ago would settle everything? You thought driving us out and cutting off our livelihood would make us roll over? Let me be clear. You are not keeping all 6.18 million yuan for yourselves. Then we'll see each other in court.
Xiang?
Do we really have to go to court? What if? Don't worry, Auntie. Leave this to me. You can't do this. We're family. Family? Shen Jixia has been my wife for 10 years. She stayed with me through my hardest days. When you threw me out with nothing, she never abandoned me. And you? You're my own mother and sister. Yet after draining my savings, you treated me like trash you could throw away. What did I do to deserve an ungrateful son like you? Now you're trying to destroy your own mother over money. Attorney Wang, how strong is our case? First, the IOU is solid evidence. The 100,000 yuan down payment is clearly a debt. Second, your mother's gift was made while that debt still existed and involved an undivided inheritance interest. There's a strong chance a court could invalidate the transfer. So there's still a chance we can recover the share that should belong to us? Once the gift agreement is declared invalid, the apartment goes back to being marital property, and Lu Cheng'an is entitled to the share that belonged to his father. The remaining amount will first be used to pay off the debt. Only what's left after that can be freely controlled by your mother-in-law. Over the next few months, I need you to bring me as much favorable evidence as you can. Got it, Attorney Wang. Thanks for handling this. Xiang, how's everything going with the lawyer? Ma'am, you already had the relocation payout. How did an IOU and a recording suddenly appear? I don't know either. I can't believe Shen Jixia's father kept this card up his sleeve. You have to help us. We can't let a single yuan of that 618 million go to them. What do you think I am, the king of the universe? If that IOU holds up, you'll lose at least 1 million yuan. I don't accept that. Mom, why didn't you pay back that 100,000 yuan earlier? If your dowry isn't at least 5 million yuan, then forget about the wedding. Zhou Jiang, stop! You lied to me! Zhou Jiang dumped us. What are we supposed to do now? Mom, this is all your fault. Why didn't you pay back the money we owed Shen Jixia's family sooner? What good does saying that do now? Sell your sports car, or we won't have enough money when the bill comes due. I'm not selling it. Without that car, how am I supposed to land a rich boyfriend? Oh, come on. Do you even realize what situation we're in? I don't care. I'd rather die than sell the car. What did I do to deserve children like you? Honey, the court ruling is out. Really? Quick, let's see what it says. 3 months of work finally paid off. First, the property gift agreement between Liu Meifan and Liu Yutong is invalid. Second, from the 6.18 million yuan relocation payout, Shen Hongyuan's 100,000 yuan loan principal plus 10 years of statutory interest must be repaid first. Third, the remaining money is marital property of Lu Cheng'an's parents. Liu Meifan keeps 50% as her personal share. The other half is divided equally among Liu Meifan, Lu Cheng'an, and Liu Yutong as first priority heirs. Lu Cheng'an's inheritance comes to 1.48 million yuan. Honey, we won! We didn't just get our property back. We also recovered 10 years of my wages. Why? Why did the court order us to give them 2.68 million? That house was mine. I should decide who gets it. Why are they entitled to anything? What good is complaining now? The judgment is final. We have to pay whether you like it or not. This is your fault. You secretly set up that gift agreement, thinking you could keep all the money without anyone noticing. Now they found the loophole, and we lost even more. You dare blame me? Who do you think I schemed so hard for? I was trying to keep all 6 million plus for you, you ungrateful brat. Enough, stop fighting. Is yelling going to bring the money back? Xiang, you know people and plenty of big-name lawyers. Can we appeal? We can't just hand over more than 2 million yuan. Ma'am, do you think you own the courthouse? The IOU, the recording, and the timing flaw in the gift agreement all line up. An appeal will almost certainly uphold the ruling. You'll just waste money on lawyers. Xiang, then what do we do? I was supposed to have a dowry of over 6 million, and now nearly half is gone. What about our wedding? Wedding? Lu Yutong, take a look in the mirror. I'm the heir to the Zhou Group. I need a wife from my own league. 5 million yuan is the minimum dowry. You don't even have 3 million left. What good is that? Xiang, what exactly are you saying? Exactly what it sounds like. I dated your daughter because her relocation money could help my career. Now half of it is gone, so her value to me is gone too. The wedding's off. You lied to me. You said you loved me. It was all fake. You're a liar. Oh, and I'm taking her sports car. Consider it payment for the time I wasted dating her. He lied to me. Every word was a lie. How did everything end up like this? Honey, the court enforcement payment just arrived. 2.68 million yuan, not a cent missing. 3 months of court trips, digging for evidence and fighting them finally paid off. Honey, I'm sorry. If my mom hadn't played favorites and if I hadn't been such an idiot, you wouldn't have suffered so much. From now on, this family follows your lead. Why are you talking like we're strangers? Still, we can't blow this money. We need a real plan. Tell me, I'm listening. First, let's put 800,000 yuan toward a modest 2-bedroom place. It doesn't need to be huge, just in a decent area and big enough for us. Having a home of our own will finally give us peace of mind. Exactly. We should have had our own place years ago. No more living according to someone else's mood. Second, I've thought this through. Lu Yutong ruined my old job, and another regular job won't pay much. I spent 10 years caring for your mom, so I do have experience. I want to start a home care and cleaning service. That's perfect for you. You're careful, patient, and you handled my difficult mom for years without missing a beat. You can absolutely make this business work. We don't need much startup cash. 100,000 yuan is enough. We'll rent a small storefront, hire 3 to 5 experienced workers, and build our reputation step by step. Then I'll step it up too. My company is hiring a head of the tech department, and I applied. If I get it, my salary jumps 30%. You run the business, I'll be your support system, and we'll build this life together. Deal. We'll build it together. A life earned with your own hands is the one that feels secure. Ms. Shen, the client from yesterday's elder care job, loved the service. They said Ms. Zhang was incredibly attentive, and even want to refer friends to us. Great. Write it down. Give Ms. Zhang a bonus at the end of the month. Shen Jixia, get out here. What are you doing here? What are we doing here? You stole more than 2 million yuan from our family and now you're playing boss? If you don't give it back today, I'll trash this place. Every yuan was awarded legally. So where exactly is the stealing? Legally? You and your father set my mom up. You're using our family's money to run this company. Do you have any conscience at all? The money came from a court ruling. It has 2 parts. My husband's wages that you held for 10 years, plus compensation for the 10 years I spent caring for you, and the inheritance my husband received from his father. Everyone, come hear this! My heartless daughter-in-law stole my retirement money and kicked me out. I'm old, broke, and left with nothing. Where's the justice? Ms. Shen, what do we do? They're clearly trying to smear the company. Don't panic. Everyone, don't believe her one-sided story. 10 years ago, she and her husband were both unemployed and couldn't afford a down payment. They begged my father for 100,000 yuan and signed an IOU with fingerprints. I quit my job and cared for her for 10 years, including 3 hospital stays. My husband handed over 70% of his salary for a decade. Then she got 6.18 million yuan from relocation and gave every bit to her daughter. We got nothing. After we moved out, her daughter even sabotaged my job to force us away. So the mother-in-law played favorites? She gave everything to her daughter while the daughter-in-law cared for her for 10 years and got nothing? That's awful. Nobody would put up with that. You're lying! You're making all this up to fool everyone! This is the court judgment. Everything is written here in black and white. If you keep disrupting my business, I'm calling the police. It's obvious who's embarrassing themselves. Mom, let's go. Miss Shen, that was incredible. A few sentences and you sent them packing. They're not going to give up that easily. It's all Zhou Ziyang's fault. That scammer took everything I had, 1.5 million yuan. How could you be so naive? He said the investment was guaranteed and you sent him all the money you had left. How was I supposed to know he was a scammer? He said the money would double in 3 months. I thought I'd make enough to beat Shen Jixia's company and save face. I didn't know. Out of the 3 million we had left, 500,000 went to the sports car and 1.5 million went to Zhou Ziyang. We only have 1 million left. How are we supposed to live? What? I never took out a loan. Zhou Ziyang used my ID to borrow 300,000 yuan from loan sharks? Yutong, what happened? What loan sharks? Zhou Ziyang used my ID to borrow 300,000 yuan from loan sharks. Now he's disappeared and the collectors say if I don't pay in 3 days, they'll come to our door and vandalize the place. Yutong, why don't we go ask your brother? He has money now. Maybe he'll help us. I'm not going! We made a scene at his shop last time and now I'm supposed to beg him? I can't take that humiliation. What's more important, your pride or your safety? Those collectors are capable of anything. Your brother is still my son. He can't just ignore me. My mom collapsed! Come quickly! Brother, get to Second People's Hospital. Mom had a heart attack and they're treating her right now. Honey, my mom had another angina attack. Let's go see her. You're coming too? She's your mother. Of course we should go, but let's be clear. We'll pay our fair share of her medical bills. I won't agree to any other unreasonable demands. Thank you, honey. Who is here for Ms. Lu Maifan? I am. Doctor, how is my mom? Her angina was triggered by severe emotional stress. She's stable now, but she needs a week of observation. Please complete the admission paperwork and pay a 5,000 yuan deposit. Doctor, can she be admitted first? The deposit. We'll pay it a little later. Hospital policy requires the deposit before admission can be processed. Doctor, I'm her son. I'll pay the deposit. You handle the paperwork. I'll go check on her in the ward. The doctor said stress triggered this. From now on, stop getting so worked up and stop creating drama. What are you doing? The debt collectors come after me every day. I have nowhere else to turn. Please help me. It's 400,000 yuan. Treat it as a loan. I swear I'll pay you back. If you were scammed, why haven't you gone to the police? Zhou Ziyang committed fraud and used your identity to take out a loan. File a report. If they catch him, there's still a chance to recover the money. No, we can't call the police. If we do, everyone will find out Yutong got scammed out of her money and her relationship. At a time like this, you're still worried about saving face? If you won't report it, then pay the 400,000 yourselves. Can you afford it? The longer you wait, the more the interest piles up. What's going on? Brother, please help me. I really know I was wrong. I promise I'll never go against you two again. We can help clear the loan first, but there are 3 conditions. Agree, and we'll do it. Refuse, and you're on your own. I agree. Whatever the conditions are, I agree. First, report Zhou Ziyang today and pursue criminal charges. Second, the 400,000 is your debt to us. You'll work as a cleaner at my company, and half your salary goes toward repayment. Third, no more scenes at my shop. We'll cover mom's medical bills, and you and Lu Chang'an will split her future care costs equally. Why should Yutong have to clean houses? She's been pampered her whole life. She's never done that kind of hard work. Then there's nothing more to discuss. If cleaning is too embarrassing, pay the loan sharks yourselves. You know what can happen when collectors show up at your door. I agree, I'll work as a cleaner. Fine, I'm leaving. Report for work tomorrow. Xiaoyu, here's your uniform. Put it on. It's practical and won't show dirt while you're working. If you don't want to wear it, you can leave right now and figure out the 400,000 yourself. This company doesn't pay people to sit around. Miss Shen, this cleaning job needs to be redone. The windows weren't even properly cleaned. I'm sorry, we'll take care of it. The windows weren't perfect. Is that really worth complaining about? So picky. When a customer pays, the service has to match. Window cleaning, floor care, grease removal, each takes skill. You've never done this, so it's normal not to know. Learn from Jiang Shumei. You're qualified when you can finish a job alone and earn good reviews. Otherwise, repay the 400,000 and leave. Young lady, you're so kind. My Yutong has finally grown up. Mom, I used to be immature. I always wanted shortcuts and thought someone else could carry me. Now I understand that money you earn with your own hands is the only money that truly feels good to spend. Zhou Xiang was arrested in a neighboring city. Please come in and give a statement. Sis, the police said they caught Zhou Xiang. Good, I'll go with you. Zhou Xiang is a repeat offender who targets young women through fake relationships. The amount involved is substantial. We've recovered part of the stolen money, and 600,000 yuan belongs to you. Once the process is complete, it'll be returned to your account. Thank you, officer. Thank you so much. 600,000? I can't believe they recovered that much. They're still trying to recover the rest. Remember this, there is no free money. The more tempting the shortcut looks, the more likely it's a trap. Sis, I used to be stupid and cruel. I was always against you and caused you so much trouble. Thank you for not abandoning me when I was at my lowest. I didn't do it for you. I did it for Lu Cheng'an. You're his sister. If something serious happened to you, he could never just stand by. And one more thing, use 400,000 of the recovered 600,000 to clear what you owe us. Save the remaining 200,000 and live sensibly. But I could keep paying it back slowly while working at the company. If I repay it all now, I won't have much cash left. One thing at a time. Work hard and you'll get your full salary and bonuses. Once the debt is cleared, stay if you like the job. If you don't, you're free to leave anytime. I want to stay. This work actually feels meaningful. It gives me peace of mind. Jixia, you're here. Yeah. I made you some light tremella and lotus seed soup. The doctor said you should eat something mild. Jixia, I was wrong before. I played favorites and only cared about Yutong. I ignored everything you and Lu Cheng'an did for me and made life difficult for you. I'm sorry. It's in the past. Just take care of yourself and stop stirring up trouble. That's all I ask. I spent my whole life dreaming that Yutong would marry rich and never worry about money. Instead, she got scammed and nearly ruined herself. You two kept your heads down, worked honestly, and built a good life. Yutong has matured too. She works, earns her own money, and finally cares about others. That gives me more peace than any amount of money ever could. Mom, I'll work hard and support you from now on. We don't need to envy anyone. We can build a good life ourselves. Keep the money for now. Your mom will need medication and follow-up visits after discharge. Consider it an advance on our share of her support. Jixia, don't misunderstand. I haven't forgotten what happened. I just don't want this family to stay at war forever. But I still have boundaries. If they start causing trouble again, I won't go easy on them. They won't. Never again. This company grew from a tiny shop because our employees work hard and treat people honestly. That's what we'll keep doing, staying true to our values and delivering good service. Jixia, I'm so proud of you. When you first said you wanted to start a company, I worried you'd suffer. I never imagined you'd do this well. If Dad hadn't brought out that IOU and helped us win the lawsuit, none of this would exist today. Sis, Mr. Wang from the senior care facility we partner with is here. He's waiting in the meeting room. Okay, I'll be right there. She's changed so much. Sometimes getting burned is what finally makes a person grow up. She was always smart. If she keeps working hard, she'll be fine. Honey, you look amazing today. Flatterer. How's the renovation going? Almost done. We can move in next month. Once we're settled, let's have Mom and Dad stay with us for a few days. Honey, thank you. Without you, I'd probably still be stuck in that house, drifting through life without even realizing it. You build your own life. Wealth gained by scheming against family never lasts. Security borrowed from someone else doesn't last either. The only way to build a good life is to keep moving forward and earn it with your own two hands.